Om Bhurбhuvassuham Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nः Prachodayantham.
Salam everyone. At the moment I'm in Bangkok. Wonderful morning, and this video about fasting. Must we practice all that fasting days, or maybe weeks, or maybe what actually our beloved Swami Sri Sathya Sai told us about this process of fasting. First of all, let us clarify what does it mean to fast. Fasting, what does it mean? And actually there are many possible explanations for this dietary process. Anyway, fasting means you put certain limitations to whatever you take as the food on daily basis. For example, sometimes people practice fasting means if normally they eat everything non-veg food, if they practice fasting, they just become vegetarian for a while. Of course, that's not traditional for the Sai communities, because people basically vegetarian. But anyway, sometimes fasting means to eat less food than normally. If you take, let's say, breakfast, lunch, evening food. But sometimes people say I'm going to practice fasting for a few days, means to take food only once a day. Sometimes fasting means no food at all and just drink water, or drink any juice, for example. So it means the meaning of what does it mean I'm fasting. So it's like many choices how to practice fasting. Also, the second question is for how long? And of course, the most gentle, soft approach to the fasting is just 1 day. Once in a week or twice in a month, like this, just 1 day. Of course, more strong fasting can be a few days or even few weeks. Well, I remember that Sathya Sai told us actually many times. I'm not sure about his divine discourses, but I'm quite sure about personal conversations, because in 90s I was Sathya Sai translator, interpreter for the Russian-speaking groups, and I remember how Sathya Sai personally told to many people, not only to Russians, for whom I was translating at that time, but for any people like Americans, Europeans, Indians, during interviews. So it means personal meetings, that while you're staying in ashram, in the ashram, Putt Party ashram, better not to practice any kind of fasting. And that was interesting instruction, because I remember quite many people wanted to put some limitation regarding diet as well, to practice fasting. But Sathya Sai told us, when you stay in the ashram, better not to practice fasting, because it's like extra shock for your system, because actually as you remember, as you know, that vibrations, energy in Putt Party is so powerful, so pure. Well, it's like first you have to digest at least this level of vibration. If you add some extra shock to your system, it can be even not good, actually. That was Sathya Sai's point. You can practice gentle, soft fasting, maybe when you come back home, that he told us many times, that's good, that's okay, but not for few weeks or few days, just okay, 1 or 2 days, that's good. Because actually I know that if you wish to practice fasting, like, let's say for a long time, like 20 days, 30 days, 40 days even, you have to be sure that you know how to do this, because it can be harmful for your health as well. So better like to learn how to do it if it is a long fasting, for example, and just of course always like, you know, better to choose 1 or 2 days fasting, not really a long one. And in Vedic tradition, we have a wonderful Ekadashi day, which is according to the lunar calendar, according to the lunar system, 11th day of the moon. And ancient sages, they told us, yeah, you know, if you want a perfect, best purification for your system, the best way, practice fasting, just drink water, let's say, to not to take food, or maybe just only juice, only on 11th lunar day. So very easy. Yeah, I think most of the people can manage this, but it's very powerful purification, because our physical body somehow connected with the moon. So it means best choice to practice fasting only on Ekadashi, which is 11th day of the moon. Well, and of course, I have to say that just fasting is not enough to be spiritual and not enough to be healthy. Well, that's just my opinion, maybe, yeah. By the way, another way to practice fasting according to the Hindu tradition is to do it like on Monday. It's day of Shiva, Lord Shiva, and Thursday, day of Guru, or so-called Dattatreya. According to the original Orthodox Christian tradition, Wednesday and Friday, that's 2 days for the fasting. So again, like, you know, couple of days, twice a week, it's very easy to manage. But let me come back to the topic of spirituality and good health. Please remember, if you practice this fasting, it doesn't mean that you are spiritual. To be spiritual, you have to, you know, to contemplate God in your heart. To be devotee, that means to be spiritual, and to be devotee, it's not easy, because sometimes people just, you know, put Sathya Sai picture on the wall and say, okay, we are devotees, that's enough. But you know, even if you concentrate on Swami's photo, let's say on the wall of your room, it doesn't mean that you are devotee. Devotion means the way of thinking. It's a lifestyle which is not easy, because you have to trust, you have to always think and contemplate Swami. And of course, practice of meditation is very important. Meditation, there are so many kinds of meditation. For example, I practice for years Kriya Yoga meditation, and I teach Kriya Yoga meditation. But of course, Bhakti tradition also gives us a good meditation on form and name of the Lord, and our beloved Swami is the best object of meditation in this case. And of course, about good health. Remember that just fasting may a little bit improve the situation, but really to be healthy, you have to choose proper physical exercises. For example, Hatha Yoga, Pranayama. So, and that can really together improve your health pretty well. So, Sairam, see you next time.
Om Bhurбhuvassuvaḥ Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayantam.